Welcome back, everybody, to the Pacific Alliance of Collegiate Gamers Hearthstone Thursday here at the University of Utah, broadcasting from the Einar Nielsen Field House. Welcome back. My name is Jerem Solar, and I'm here with Jake Superman.
I'm happy to be here. Hearthstone is way too much fun for me. I'm actually having way too much fun casting these games. I mean, we just saw Colorado and Stanford. They win at Game 5.
Yeah.
What a surprise. Hearthstone always going to Game 5 here, PACG. Back and forth, though, in some of those games, a really close one.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good plays from both of the teams. A lot of, like us sitting here trying to theorycraft around what they could do, and sometimes the players would see it even before we did.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have no idea why the players are doing what they're doing.
And sometimes we're calling explosive traps, poison traps, everything in between. It's an exciting Hearthstone. But yeah, now we're into our show match for the evening.
Yeah.
Utah and Arizona.
Yeah, this is really exciting. And University of Utah always bringing some pretty fun Mimi decks to their show matches. And today is no different. Utah players, Jacasso27, Zoo, and TBS Jackham, bringing with them Quest Mage, Quest Rogue, Quest Druid, and Big Priest.
They are on a mission. And then for Arizona, they got Quest Mage to match it, Spiteful Priest, Cube Warlock, and the banned out Murloc Paladin.
Yeah, so it's always fun to watch Utah bring these crazy decks and then pull it off. Utah has some really good players on their team, and so we're always shocked to see them bring kind of off-meta decks and make what looks like subpar plays, and then still manage to succeed with OTK Paladin and other stuff.
You lose Beardo on a 25% chance to burn it.
Yeah.
It does get burned, but you come back and win.
Oh my gosh, we watched Utah almost win a OTK. What did they bring? They brought an OTK Mage.
Okay.
That wasn't Exodia. So it was literally like a play. You had to play 5 fireballs from hand deck.
Interesting.
It didn't have any Sorcerer's Apprentices in it either.
How do you get
I don't even, I can't even tell you. But they got 5 fireballs in hand, and then they made them all cost 0. And they almost won with that against a Fatigue Warrior. Which, Jordan was casting with me, and he was like, literally all Fatigue Warrior has to do is get 10 armor, and they win. But they almost
a little easy to do
off.
Fatigue Warrior.
So yeah, tonight we're going to see them pull out. The Quest Rogue was banned,
so
we won't get to see that, but they are going to play with Quest Druid. Jungle Giants Druid. This build is running Melchior the Pestilent, Medivh the Guardian, the Lich King, Alexstrasza, Malygos, Kuhn the Front King. So I think, Jungle Giants is kind of just a fun card in there. Malygos is the real win condition in this deck. You combine that with Moonfire and Swipe and some other cards that you can... Alexstrasza. Yeah. That's what's going to win you the game. And it looks like that's the deck that we're going to see up here first. Up against Arizona's Spiteful Priest.
Just to spite them.
Spiteful Priest has... I was gonna say, is the Skulking Geist a problem for Utah? But it's not, because the only 1-mana spell they run is Jungle Giants.
Triple Innervate, Skulking Geist, Burn Jungle Giants quest.
What?
Can't even do that. 1, you're a priest. 2, Innervate is only 1 mana now.
Yeah.
And 3, go home, Superman. You're not a Hearthstone player. All right, so. But.
Okay.
This is looking pretty good, actually. Play the quest, turn 2 Wild Growth, you're pretty well on the way. I think that's fine. Actually, things look good for both of these. Because if you Nether Spite turn 2, you have a couple of turn 3 plays. Look pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I think operative was definitely the right choice there.
Was the operative choice. The optimal.
I think they could probably sit there and be like, do I want to have a Ysera? At the end of the day, it's definitely going to get them less value, but it might be funner to play.
Maybe. I mean, it is a show match. You can meme your way to the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cabal Talent Priest, you have a 1/6 on board.
Yeah.
That's okay. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
1/6 isn't super impactful.
No. But having a 3/4.
3/4 is good. The Tar Creeper wasn't going to be really any more impactful.
That's some serious ramp action. I think you go for draw though, right?
No, they're ramping.
They want to ramp.
They have a
Holy.
lot of big minions in their deck. They
Ultimate
want to reach turn 8.
Infestation.
They'll just play Medivh next turn, and then the turn after that they can play Spreading Plague.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The dream, really. Double wild growth and nourish within your first few turns. All right, you got a 7/7 on the board. You got a 0/3 weapon. Not just
1/3
any
weapon.
0/3 weapon, though. It's going to give you those creatures.
It's basically a 0/3 weapon.
Well, yeah. It'll at least give you some. Do you expect? Here's the big question: do you expect Utah to hero power next turn? They have an awkward amount of mana.
It will depend on how much. If they draw anything else, they can do.
If they forget and
Forget to hero power.
no, I mean if they forget that they have the
Oh,
staff
I
and then
understand.
they hero power and attack,
An attack.
that would be hilarious.
That
to
would
me.
be.
And burn a charge of that. That would be awkward.
Oh, okay. What does Arizona do here? They have Draconid Operative, which is never a horrible play, but playing that into Medivh is kind of awkward because that kind of becomes the obvious target.
I think if you're expecting plague, then you just play Scalebane, right?
Yeah, I think if you're worried about Plague, then you need to you need to kill the Medivh and play the Scalebane. But it looks like Arizona, what they really want to do is get that
Rush face.
get that damage in as soon as they can. But yeah, here we're gonna get 3 Scarabs and a random 6 mana minion.
The 6 mana minion will be. I'm gonna call it.
Call it. Do it.
I was gonna say it's just gonna be some boring 6/6.
I was gonna
That's actually pretty good though, right? If you
Yeah.
can actually get something that's the same stats, you did
Force and
okay.
gain
for
a
yourself.
1/1,
Yeah, that could have been bad.
which was an option.
It is. Can wait. Did he?
Wait, what?
What happened to his weapon? Wait, what? What happened to the weapon?
Oh, it's a bug. He still has it.
Okay. That was weird.
Yeah,
I was
that was
like,
weird.
I was not aware that there were 3 spells
It's
in one card.
It's a spectator bug. He still does have a 1/2 weapon. That's
The
pretty funny.
Spectator client hates Staff of Medivh. All right, so random 2-drop. This is a lot harder to call. I'm going to say no value. What?
Good.
Super value.
That's pretty good.
More draw? That's so good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a liar.
Yeah, Arizona's in a pretty awkward place here. They can take out 2 of these Scarabs pretty easily, but that leaves 7 damage plus 6 damage still on the board.
At Kuhn's in hand,
Yeah.
so you can even keep developing the board even further. There's 0 clear in the hand of Arizona right now.
Twilight Acolyte, I think would be a good play here just to reduce the amount of damage that Utah can do to them. It does kind of leave.
Nothing else.
I mean, I guess you could play Tar Creeper. Honestly, Dracona, if you use Acolyte on the 6/6, and then you play Creeper, then they either have to throw their 7/2 into it, or they have to take 3 damage on 3 other minions. Oh, are they going for the armor? No, they replenished their mana. I was very confused by that for a second.
This is pretty good. Now you attack with your loot hoarder, right? Or are you just gonna throw Medivh forward?
Wait, they got this 5/1 off of the weapon, not from their hand. I was very confused by that for a second.
No, it was the card that recruits a 4 cost. The 3/3.
Oh, the 3/3 came from the weapon.
Yep.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, so do you play Fate Spinner here and try and buff the world, or? Yeah, why not? Nope, no you can't. Curse Disciple in hand. Try and clear more of the board. Okay.
Quest completed.
You have finished the quest. Barnabas. Well, that's actually kind of scary. Malagos is going to cost 0.
Yeah.
You've got it already, and you
can
know that.
Look at this board.
Ooh, Alex Draza. Does that help you stay healthy?
I guess it could be a heal card for you.
No, I think you try and get Fate Spinner. Unless you think Moonfire helps you this turn, you just take Fate Spinner and get the 3 damage to all minions because you need to clear. And you need to clear
Moonfire help them this turn? I guess it helps get the death rattle off of one of these 5/1s.
Is there actually lethal on board? 10
from
15?
Utah?
No, from the Drew. Yeah, from Utah. So
15, 18, 15, no. 15 plus 8 is 23.
Close.
So, no.
You need a lot more. That's close. And very scary.
Yeah. Alright, going with the Moonfire. We're just going to play our Shadow Ascendant. We got to have some really careful plays here.
Moonfire OP.
Okay, taking out the Coon. I think that was a good choice.
Trying to reduce the damage. That's a nice roll. Doesn't really help you anywhere else, but
yeah,
you get it there, then it kind of makes it a little bit more awkward. Can't use your hero power to help clear that away.
Might as well play Barnabas here unless you want to try and clear well.
You could like toss some of your minions in.
And then play Spreading Plague?
You could.
I
It's
feel
just
like
not
that's
that
not
great.
that useful.
Yeah, now you just play Barnabas, and now you can consider trading because you're at 21. But I don't think you need to. You could. You have your Death Rattle feuds, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they could pretty easily throw a Death Rattle into 2/3 into that 6/7, which is, and then throw the 3/3 into the 2/2 just because that one's annoying. Go face with the last one if you really wanted to.
Yeah, now that you have that information, you know that there's no more Moonfires in hand. You can use your 5/1s. No more Moonfire. Okay, Utah's in like full control. Like, what can you even get maybe off of Draconid Operative that would help you? Is there anything? Free from Amber and you try and get what?
Try and get Sleepy Dragon.
Yeah. But that gets like cleared and they still hit you for 11.
Oh, these are not good.
Not good at all. Horror, right?
Yeah, I think
That's all you can really.
Eldritch Horror is probably the best option there.
Okay, are you dead?
Not yet.
That's 21. You need 8 damage from hand. Moonfire, not quite an 8 damage spell. Close though.
We'll throw out a Spreading Plague. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay, so total is 6 damage short. If you're counting Moonfire and Hero Power. So the question is, do you trade in or do you just Spreading Plague, hit face with everything? I think you Spreading Plague, hit face with everything. Why not?
Looks
right?
like he might be. He's
Really?
gonna try and
Really?
he's gonna take this out.
Because it buffs his other dudes?
Yeah.
It's actually not that much damage missing. Only about 6 total.
I was actually thinking about it if they had thrown the 5/3 into that, because it was +2 to all of their minions, right?
Mhm.
So that would have been a 10 plus 5 plus
He'd be at 11.
7. What?
Because you're sacrificing.
You're sacrificing 5 damage. Oh, I guess only to gain 6 more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so operative, try and steal what? Try and steal the Lich King, but then you don't get to play him at all, and you die. What can you actually steal that would save you? Even if you steal Wrath, you might live for one more turn, but he's got Moonfire. Yeah, you're actually dead, no matter what.
I just want to point out that this quest druid is not only beating this tier 1 deck, it's beating it pretty handily.
Yeah, it is. It's like not even close. So Wrath, if there wasn't Moonfire in hand, this would actually save you, right? Because 3 damage, now he only has 13. Heal your phase, you're up by 2 health. Even hero power doesn't work. But Moonfire gonna be MVP this match. Boom.
Malikos. Or Ultimate Infestation.
Wow.
That works too.
That's dirty.
Oh,
You're supposed to BM kill with Moonfire. It is finished. You win.
He didn't want to see him drop all of those zero cost cards.
That's the true BM, is when you concede before your opponent gets to play all their zero cost cards. It's dirty.
I always hate it when my opponents do that. So yeah, first game going to Utah's Quest Druid.
All right. That's one way to start the evening off, right?
Yeah, and honestly, these other 2 decks, like, that's the only deck that was really, like, not on the tier list, right? Quest Mage is something that still sees play. We've seen it a couple of times in this tournament. Big Priest is still up there, tier 3, 2, I don't even know, somewhere up there. So Utah's got 2 more decks that they won with their
hardest one.
their weirdest deck.
Their most awkward stepchild deck.
Yes.
All right, so
good job.
If that's the case, then if you're hoping University of Utah wins in 3 quick games, which never happens,
Yeah.
then okay, so let's say
what happens?
Yeah, let's say they play Big Priest next. What would be worst for them to play that into? Spiteful, Cube, or Quest?
Man, I don't even know.
Then don't answer,
Quest
because they're not even playing Big Priest. They're playing Mage. The Quest Mage for Utah.
Quest Mage mirror.
Quest Mage. It is the mirror matchup.
Okay, so let's look really quickly at what makes these decks different.
Looks like Simulacrum, the pulling a copy of your lowest cost minion in hand.
Yeah, Utah is running one Simulacrum.
In exchange for...
Arizona's running a Loot Hoarder that Utah's not.
The Doomsayer different? Nope, that's
no, they're
the same.
both got Doomsayers. I think that might be it. Superior, 2 Ice Blocks, 2...
So what is it in exchange for?
Arizona has a Loot Hoarder, and Utah has a Simulacrum.
Interesting.
That's the only difference between these decks.
Well, we're about to find out which one's the correct choice.
Yeah.
Out of all the possible Hearthstone games you could ever play and draw combinations with a 30-card deck, we're about to find out which of these tech cards is more important. Right? Off of one game?
Utah mulliganed their Quest.
Are you sure? No, they played it. It's there.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I'm looking at... Sorry. I had only saw one of them play their Quest. So it was Arizona hasn't played their Quest yet. That's what I was confused by.
That's always an interesting thing, is when you have Babbling Book in hand, do you play it first? Do you always want to do that? Or do you want to, especially if you have the coin, do you play Waygate first on turn 1? Obviously that was turn 2, but that's a weird choice. Not always certain.
Yeah, the Babbling Book... Did the Babbling Book give them that shifting scroll? No. They got that from the glyph. Bedouin Book must have given them Blizzard? Must have given them Blizzard, yeah. Oh, 0 mana for Mortal Cliff.
Yes.
You play the secret quest before you play that.
You do, indeed. Okay, so there is proc number 1. It's going to give you a second one for sure. Arcane Intellect or Polymorph. That's a toughie. Intellect.
I think Intellect.
Intellect, because then you can apprentice and then play Intellect anyway.
You don't want to apprentice. That's part of your win condition.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Exodia. When I play Waygate Mage, I play what are they? The Giants, Arcane Giants.
Oh yeah.
Because I just don't have Archmage.
Oh,
Feels
got
bad,
it.
man. I'm a cheap dust player. What a loser, right? I don't win. Pay to win. Yeah, my Waygate is just the Arcane Giants. Feels bad, man.
You have opened the Waygate though.
I do.
That's nice.
I got it from a pack. Feels great. I do play Arena. That's an interesting choice to coin Barrier instead of just like Hero Power pass turn.
Yeah.
Are you really that worried about taking damage? Is there something you'd rather coin out? Not really, I guess.
I guess they're just not worried about needing the coin later. Want to get the value out of their cards now.
Mm-hmm.
They did go with the Polymorph rather than the Arcane Intellect.
Okay.
Utah,
Cold Light, too early?
I don't think so.
What if that was a secret from... No.
They know that's a secret from their deck.
That's too bad.
So the options are Ice Barrier or Ice Block.
See, that's why they should have gone Potion of Polymorph. Just kidding. Still would have ruined their combo. Okay, Potion of Polymorph.
Ooh, another Ice Block.
This is Quest Mage 2.0.
Oh, 3 Ice Block Quest Mage.
Whoa. That like ups your win condition by
I wonder
like
what the Simulacrum...
30%.
So this is a Simulacrum they got. But I wonder what their... I guess now they do have 2 Simulacrums in their deck.
It's much easier to get the Exodia combo, right?
Yeah. Makes
much easier.
Because you only need... It's basically a third...
Deck of Wonders.
Deck of Wonders.
Let's see it happen. No.
Yeah, it's basically a third Sorcerer's Apprentice. And they managed to get another one, so as soon as they draw Sorcerer's Apprentice, they're going to use that. It's going to get them close to their quest, too.
Vaporize? What if you do go Deck of Wonders? To really show us your legend rank.
Yeah, Frost Nova, I feel like, is a nice just-in-case card, but isn't going to have a lot of impact. Neither is Vaporize, because nothing's really going to be hitting your face that you're worried about hitting your face from Utah.
I think you just play it for mind games.
Yeah.
Frost Nova is still going to be an expensive spell, even if you do have a Doomsayer to combo it with. You're not really worried at this point. So if you just play the mind games, it's pretty good. There you go.
Throwing away their Frost Nova.
Trying to scout out the spells.
That's true.
And they actually just don't. The secrets remain hidden.
Yeah, playing Frost Nova to try and trigger a counterspell. Actually, probably a pretty good card to throw away there.
So why do you
Doomsayer into Doomsayer?
Yeah, why do you throw away your own Doomsayer though?
They're trying to scout secrets too, maybe?
I guess.
At this point, both sides have just been taking secrets from their spells, basically.
Yep. Wait, what would that actually do for you? Literally nothing.
I think it just gets you closer to finishing the quest.
Closer to finishing face. 27 health. Down. It's actually down 1 health, so losing now. Okay. Babbling Book. Novice Engineer. Do you have another secret?
Another secret. Oh, my stars.
So what is he holding on to Potion of Polymorph for, though?
I think if I was them,
You hold on to it.
I would hold on to it
Archmage?
till they finish the quest so that I can play it and make them think it's a counter spell.
Okay. We play it when you think that they would play Archmage, but that would have been this turn, right?
That's true. They think it's a counter spell. They play around counter spell. Nothing happens. They play Archmage. It gets turned into a sheep.
Ooh. Sheep Mage. Antonitis. I can tell you right now,
The mind games are real in this matchup.
if I ever get a sheep, I'm going to name it Antonitis.
All right.
You can quote me on that.
If you ever get a sheep,
If I ever own a sheep.
what
Okay.
type of sheep would you have?
There are different kinds of sheep.
I don't know.
I thought there was white and Baba black. Baba black sheep? You know, like the nursery rhyme or whatever?
Yeah, I
That's
get
like
it.
all I got for you. I don't know anything else about sheep. All right. Frost Nova.
We're just
into
trading
Fireball.
Frost Novas,
This is
checking for counter spells.
very
I guess.
interactive card stone right now.
At this point, they're just trying to get closer to getting the quest.
Can I have a question? Can I open their way gates? Because like at this point, that's all we're doing, right?
Yeah, all these area effect spells are useless, so we're just throwing them away. Oh my gosh, Arizona has all the combo pieces in their hand. They only need 3 more to play 3 more spells, finish their quest. They have Explosive Runes and Potion of Polymorph that would both help them do that. And the Blizzard. The Blizzard is also a card that they got. They could play...
Potion Poly.
I would throw out the Blizzard, I think, here.
Well, why don't you just? I don't know.
You could play the Explosive Runes and try to get and play some more mind games.
Why don't you just set it up right now? Play Archmage and Potion. Then they think that you have Counterspell because you're playing Archmage. What? Isn't that a possibility? Like, you play Archmage, and then last mana you play Potion of Polymorph. That you're bluffing as though it's Counterspell, because then you're just saying, dude, my Archmage is totally fine.
There's just no need to play Archmage this early and risk it.
There's no risk. Because they have to play around Counterspell.
But they could. What if they can play around Counterspell?
How do they play around Counterspell and kill Archmage Antonitis?
I don't know. I'm trying to see what spells.
It's
what
like not
what
possible.
removal they have in their deck. They do have a second Doomsayer? I don't know.
But then they still give you your turn
But
back.
you haven't finished your quest. You're not anywhere near finishing your quest yet.
You get to finish it for free if you have Archmage in your combo, because you just keep throwing out fireballs. You get them from the Moltons, and then they end up costing nothing. You literally could have won this turn.
That's true. You don't even.
If you were the guy who doesn't play Hearthstone and actually only casts League of Legends,
it's
and
just too
plays-
risky.
I'm
like looking
all I
through
do
their
is
deck though. and trying-
dungeon runs, and I could have won last turn. I'm serious. I literally just play like dungeon runs in some arena, and I don't see why you wouldn't have done that.
They still have a bunch of cards that they've gotten for free from other spells. They could have a Meteor. They could have a...
Okay, but they have to play around Counterspell. That's the bluff.
Yeah, but they could play... They could have Arcane Missiles and a Meteor in their hand.
That would suck. Okay, fine. I just could have won a turn earlier. I'm just saying. Okay, so is it over? They get to end now? They end next turn, right?
Yeah, they end next turn. They're still checking for... Oh, except they know that Utah has a...
Ice block.
Ice block.
Feels bad, man. Does Arizona have an ice block on board right now?
I don't even know, man. I know that they've got an Explosive Runes and a Potion of Polymorph. They might still have an Ice Barrier.
They do. And I didn't see them play ice block. But what else would it be?
We're like we're one purple circle away from Christmas tree mage.
That's insane.
Here on the bottom. And on the top, in case you can't see it, they have 2 secrets. You can see that. They don't have 3. The third one is the quest.
Dun, dun. What are they going to do? Are they going to try and burn?
I think they should burn.
All right. Nope. Not going to happen.
Blizzard.
They're checking for more counter spells? When are you going to learn?
What are they doing? They're just getting rid of cards in their hand, I guess.
Awkward.
They have not played an ice block. Arizona can still play an ice block. Oh, gosh. And with the Archaeologist in hand, they can pull their second ice block, too. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Dun, dun.
You know, they do have an explosive runes. They could pretty easily get, what am I trying to say? Get Utah into a place where they might kill themselves.
That is also true. Dude, maybe I was just a game off with my prediction of explosive runes.
I did that the other day. I tricked a mage into killing themselves off in explosive runes.
Ooh,
Granted, I was a priest and I had stolen the explosive runes.
Oh.
But
They have to be really specific here, though, right? They have to be careful. If they're trying to use the explosive runes, they got to hear. Okay, so the math works out anyway, where hero power is going to get them to 1. You do that one way or the other, even if you're not trying to use explosive runes. Is this where you also fireball your face just for fun? Just kidding. All right, so Ice Block comes through. They're totally fine. They're alive. But now it is explosive runes time.
yeah. And we've got Christmas Tree Mage with a fireball in hand.
And the Ice Block has been played now. They got an Ice Block. Arizona has an Ice Block, so they're fine.
But Utah played one of 3 ice blocks.
Yep.
And they
lost.
They have a lot of draw
lost.
in their turn.
They just lost.
Oh, yep,
Explosive runes.
That's it. Game over.
Rest in pepperonis. Even if they played a high health minion,
Yeah.
that combo, that's just busted. Somebody needs to nerf exploding sheep. Wait, that's an actual card.
That is an actual card.
I just can't anymore.
All right.
Wow.
Arizona taking game 2 with their Quest Exodia Mage against Utah's Quest Exodia Mage, so we'll not be seeing that again. The nice mirror match. Arizona just got their combo.
Yep.
Sooner.
Who gets
and
it
got
first?
So many secrets off of those.
So many
Christmas
secrets.
Tree Mage, right
I'm
there.
liking the explosive runes finish, though.
Yeah.
That felt pretty good.
Jake's been waiting for that.
Yeah.
Superman's been waiting
I've
for
been
that
waiting
all
a
night.
while. Yes.
So, all right. So we've got both teams have a win under their belt.
Looks like we're set up to go to game 3 at least.
Yep.
Now we're going to game 5. I'm just kidding. Not quite yet.
So
We're going to go there, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's almost certain because it's Thursday, it's PACG, and it's Hearthstone. So this game 3, though, so
Gotta see game 5.
Arizona has to win with Spiteful Priest or Q-Block. Looks like it's going to be the Spiteful Priest.
Spiteful Priest up against Utah. Gonna try that
Try it again.
Quest Mage again.
Why not? This time, hopefully, you get less random spells that do nothing for you.
I think that Quest Mage pretty good against Spiteful Priest. I might be wrong in that, but Spiteful Priest kind of is just a tempo deck. Has a lot of kind of like, if you draw the tempo, great. If you don't, then you kind of don't have a lot of like good. Spiteful Priest can get to a point where it doesn't have like good plays on every turn unless it draws really well. It's drawing pretty well right now, though. Arizona is on curve. Really, they have to get Utah down. They have to get through the ice blocks. They have to do it all before Utah can play there.
Have to
get their
do
combo.
it all.
Spiteful Summoner in hand.
Is this what you just do? As Spiteful, you just flood the board against.
Yeah,
this mage?
it's a tempo deck. It's just play minions, control the board, play Spiteful Summoner, hope you get a lot of value out of it. You usually do.
So what is the combo here for Spiteful Priest? This is the one deck I actually don't know.
Okay, do you know what Spiteful Summoner does?
Nope.
It pulls a spell from your deck and then summons a minion of the same cost.
Ooh.
So the only spells that Spiteful Priest runs are Free from Amber and Mind Control.
So really massive minions.
Yeah. So on turn 6, they'll play the Spiteful Summoner. They'll get a random 8 or 10 mana minion. And they're kind of just hoping to use that tempo to continue pushing damage towards the face.
Okay. So
They drew a dragon, so they were thinking about playing the Historian here, but also thinking that maybe Cabal Talon Priest better value. Utah has a pretty good hand, though. They have the Frost Nova they can drop whenever they want. They have the Ice Block.
missing the Doomsayer though.
2 Ice Blocks. Ooh. Operative, I think, is a good choice there.
Try and go for an ice block. Just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. I mean, they won't actually pull it at this point.
I mean,
Unless they got that ice block from somewhere I didn't
you
see.
could go for Molten Reflection. Like, a Molten Reflection actually could be, like, super broken. Because, I mean, what if you get, like, Deathwing or something crazy?
Yeah.
You just 4 mana Deathwing
All right, here's the
after
Spiteful.
free Deathwing. Speaking of Deathwing, Deathwing!
Deathwing!
Is it Deathwing?
Deathwing Dragon Lord? Oh!
It's the untargetable Deathwing
That's pretty
Dino
good.
Lord.
I mean, Utah can still freeze that, but other than that, they don't really have a way to remove it.
No Doomsayer.
They could Doomsayer. They could freeze it, Doomsayer it.
What, they don't have the Doomsayer.
But they don't have
in
the
hand.
Doomsayer.
They'd have to draw a Doomsayer.
I'm just trying to think of any way that Utah could take care of that.
They could fireball it. Just kidding. You can't. Okay, so you take counterspell for trying to stop 1 free from Amber. I don't know.
Yeah, Counterspell is always going to find a good target if you last long enough for it to
Which
even
doesn't look
find a target.
like.
Looks like they're going to do that. So,
Dun, dun. Battle cry. Oh, nothing. Freeze them. Last another turn. You do. Wait, did we see? Do they have? Is that ice block that's already there?
oh, they could. No, you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, you do. Why not?
Pop the ice block this turn,
Why not?
because then you leave your 12/12 without, like.
Well, what is it good for
I mean-
unless trying to kill them?
Yeah, I suppose.
All right.
Okay,
Ice block
so-
down.
Pop in the first ice block. Utah luckily still has one in hand. It is going to be pretty hard for them to find something to beat that, to kill that. I guess they could be looking for a polymorph. But I mean, if you spend too many resources trying to kill that 12/12, you've got the rest of the board to deal with.
Yeah.
Utah really needs a freeze card right now, and they don't have it. And their hand is full.
What do you? I mean, here's the worst part. To try and draw, if you're gonna use Cold Light, you're gonna burn a card, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you have to ice block first, then Cold Light, and what do you do with 1 mana? Nothing. Counterspell. Counter.
Yeah, I mean the ice block is
Wait,
kind of...
you're not ice blocking because you need to draw Frost
They're
Nova.
probably going to ice block, but they're just seeing if they can get any other options. Push face. I guess there's nothing you can really kill.
Awkward.
This is not looking good for Utah at all.
I wonder who's gonna win this game. It looks really close.
Hit with a 4, hit with a 1. With a
12.
12-12.
Do it. Do it. No fireballs. Man.
This is why Ice Block is getting rotated. Because it literally, it's basically the equivalent of
yawn.
It has saved them from, let me do some math here.
Probably close to 30 damage.
So yeah, I mean, definitely more than 30 damage.
Wake me up when there's a real game of Hearthstone.
I guess actually exactly 30 damage.
Hearthstone. Interesting.
Utah does not have the means.
Nor do they have a third ice block this time around. So
yeah,
I don't actually see any possible way to live. You can't Exodia. You don't have all of it in hand.
I guess they're thinking they can desperately play 2 Sorcerer's Apprentices and
Wait.
the Tome and see what they get.
They might actually be able to proc and get another turn. Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because they have Simulacrum. So they can get up to 5 sorcerers. Can't they? 1, 2, Molten.
They only have 1 Molten.
Draw another? Question mark?
Okay, Primordial Glyph.
Well, now they have 2 Moltens.
Oh,
Why?
Ice Block!
Wow. Legend.
Oh, we're going to copy the Sorcerer's Apprentice now, so we still have our combo pieces.
Legend.
And another Ice Block.
Legend.
It's only gonna help them live for 1 more turn, though.
Is this Legend Stone? Wow, 90 damage? Just kidding.
I like how Arizona can't play anything from their hand.
Wait, did they burn a card? I missed it.
Yeah, they've burned several cards now.
Can't actually play anything.
Now they can. Except now their hand is full again.
Windsayer or Blizzard? Frostnote.
Guess we throw that away. Trigger the counter spell. Pretty good, man.
Countered. Okay, so
Come on, Utah.
OTK?
What do you need?
OTK?
Actually, they don't have enough. I mean, they don't really have any way to. They could get really lucky and get another ice block off of a Kabbalist Tome, I guess.
3. So
Play this ice barrier and hope that Arizona thinks it's an ice block, but that doesn't actually save you.
yeah, no, it doesn't. They're gonna attack you anyway. Get you to 1. I think you have to, as scary as it is, I think you have to throw down your Sorcerer's Apprentices and make it so that you have a 1 mana tome and just keep like tossing spells. I mean, this might save you, but if they get any sort of anything off of Free from Amber, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Ooh, Alex Draza with no battle cry? I mean, literally, that's what you choose.
Yeah. Or Nixia.
Fine. One's the daughter of Deathwing.
You're right.
The other one is like their own jam. Okay, so now you have to go for OTK. You don't have it, and you just use your freeze. Can you OTK? Can you actually proc it? This is what you had to do last turn anyway. I guess he was just trying to hopefully get to the point where you don't have to. But
Get an ice block.
nope, too expensive. 2 pyros, dude.
2 pyro.
Wait, there was a
there it
Cavalry
is.
in there? Okay, so that's game.
I mean,
That's
it's
game.
not game.
Yeah, because you have Molten, meaning you have 5, meaning Waygate is free,
Oh.
meaning
my
you get another
stars.
turn. They
Wow,
won.
they pulled that off.
They won. I lied when I said they didn't have 3 ice blocks.
They played 4 ice blocks that game.
Did they?
Yeah.
What a great interactive. What the heck is this deck?
Played
I clearly
4
need
ice
Archmage.
blocks. That was incredible. Oh my gosh. University of Utah takes game 3 with Quest Mage. That
Quest
was
complete.
somebody clip
All right,
that.
quest complete.
They have won with both of their Quest decks now. All they have left is Big Priest. And Arizona still has 2 more decks that they have to win with. The Spiteful Priest and this Q-Block.
So Big Priest versus either Spiteful or Q-Block.
I'd like to say that Arizona is favored in both of these matches.
Probably.
But Utah just seems to have an uncanny knack for pulling out crazy stuff. And that is what Big Priest specializes at.
My brain hurts right now. How does that happen? Okay, actually, on my own Twitch, I have a clip or no, it's not my Twitch. It's on plays.tv.
Okay.
I have a clip of, I should just show it to you after the stream, but it's when I was playing Waygate Mage, and I got like turn to portal into, or it's not a portal. What is it called? The 2 mana spell.
Memorial Glyph.
That one. Glyph into free glyph, into free glyph, into free glyph, and literally free glyphs until I procced my Waygate, and then it was like, greetings. And then they just conceded. And I was like, that's amazing. This is a great interactive Cardstone deck.
So in case you were paying attention to those mulligans, you'll notice that this deck, Utah's Big Priest deck, is unique because it's running Malygos. And Valen.
So what does that do for them?
It means that they can use their 1-mana Holy Smite and for lots of damage, because you try to get the Malygos and the Valen from the other cards, and Mind Blast. Holy Smite and Mind Blast are going to be buffed by Malygos and Valen.
So what you're telling me is, for 1 mana they can deal, I mean, one might go so far as to say it deals tons of damage.
Yeah, Utah has Barnes in their hand too.
Ooh.
And both Shadow Essences, which is fun.
Ooh, turn 4 Yasharaj.
We could see that. Arizona's playing Q-Block. Q-Block is a very good deck, capable of having answers to lots of different situations, including having lots of taunts to counter Utah's lots of minions, which is why Utah is running these Malygos, Malygos and Valen, because they just want to ignore those taunts. They just want to get lots of spell damage and go straight for the face.
Yeah, well, there's a taunt you can't actually ignore, right? You have to get rid of the Lich King.
Well, there's no reason
why
you
free.
wouldn't.
You can for free anyway. That's nice, no, and that's a nice card. Death Coil.
Ooh. Let's see, Spirit Lash, Death Coil. Death Coil is a very nice card. I'm a fan of that card. Arizona has Skull in their hand with nothing to actually use on it, but they may go for it this turn just because might as well play it now. Have it in your hand for later. But because they pulled the Doomguard, Faceless Manipulator is the place to go, and Face is also the place to go.
Yeah, they're manipulating the face with the Faceless Manipulators, spelling out some doom.
It's a great removal from Utah.
Nice combo, yeah.
We have 2 dead Doomguards now. There's Rin. Can start building towards that combo.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there's the Malygos in hand. Not what Utah wants to see, because they want to pull it out of their deck. But there's a Yasharaj!
Legend rank 1 again.
And there's
More
the real
legend.
Lich King.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. The RNG stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real Lich King.
Will the real Lich King please stand up? And he did. All right, so what do you have to do here if you're Arizona?
Do they have any? Let's see. They could Hellfire.
Hellfire.
And they could Mortal Coil, Defile,
Defile.
and clear the board.
That feels bad, though.
Yeah, that was a lot of cards. But it did take out a Yashiraj.
A fake one.
Yeah, a fake one. There's still another one in there.
Second.
And Utah's just pulling these minions out. As soon as they get a Resurrect card, they're going to have all the options in the world. But they're not going to have their Malygos.
No.
But we're almost to turn 9. They could just play the Malygos next turn.
But then you run the risk of losing it.
Nothing dies in Big Priest.
Nothing ever dies?
No. You have 4 Resurrect cards.
Fair enough. The second seal. Da-dun. Da-dun. So close. It's coming for you. Okay, so Priest, relatively healthy, plays the Malygos.
Yeah.
Face damage for the lifesteal, looking even more healthy.
Yeah.
Warlock down to half health.
Jeez Louise. Arizona's got 2 cubes. Nothing to play him on. They've got 2 dark packs as well, though, so they can heal pretty easily. They could even, like, if they wanted to right now, they could double dark pact, heal to full, play the 3rd seal.
Can.
I think Mountain Giant's a good play here. There's nothing they can do about that Malygos, which is rough. And I think they know that they have to heal, or it's going to get out of control.
By out of control, do you mean they just die? That's a little out of control, if you ask me.
Yeah, especially what they don't know is that Utah has Death Coil. Okay.
That's one way to go about it.
Okay. So we're going to use the cube to get 2 of these, have some more options for next turn, heal ourselves. I think Utah still has lethal, though.
6 damage to all minions.
They can do, they're doing
10 to face.
Plus 4, plus 10.
That is...
That's...
Okay.
There we go. Game 4.
Wait!
Utah
there was no
wins.
game 5!
There was no game 5. That's the second time we have seen no. That's the first time we've seen a win on game 4 in the PACG
with the tier 3 deck.
with the Utah strutting their stuff here in Hearthstone, showing us how it's done, winning with Quest Druid, Quest Mage, and Big Priest.
Bringing out the Big Priest.
Congratulations to the University of Utah. Some great plays.
Yeah.
Great stuff, and good job to University of Arizona. They brought some good decks. They played really well. That time that they won with the Quest Mage was pretty.
That was cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty incredible to watch.
That was a lot of fun.
So yeah, I'm Jerem Solar. I'm here with Jake Superman. It's been a blast casting for you tonight. Hope you enjoyed watching some Hearthstone. We'll be back not next week. Next week is our week off here at PACG.
Spring break.
The week after that, we will be back with more Pacific Alliance of Collegiate Gamers. And tomorrow, you can tune back in to see Rocket League played right here at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Thanks to all of our production staff here at the University of Utah, here at our studio. Everybody that helps us with these broadcasts is a volunteer. And so big thanks to them for allowing us to do this broadcast and helping us out. And every subscription that you guys do to the channel is helping to make broadcasts like this happen. So thank you for watching, for participating in everything.
Yeah.
Let's see, did I miss anything?
No.
Be sure to catch Jake some more, casting League of Legends.
Monday after a week.
Yeah, not next week. The week after that, Monday.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're now more than halfway through PACG, so for every title that we do cast, League of Legends, Hearthstone, Rocket League tomorrow, Overwatch Tuesdays, those are all getting really cool to see the standings start to come through. So I'm excited. We're more than halfway through the regular season play. as soon as we come back from spring break, things look really good. Like, some really good matches, all the different titles. Love to see you guys show up for those.
All right. So from all of us here, thanks for watching, and game on.